Hi, happy Quick Tip Tuesday. And this week I want to talk about file folders and what to do when you have students who memorize them. I've had a lot of students over the years who would take this file folder and simply just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And he wouldn't necessarily pay attention to what the numbers were because he would just put them in order. So oftentimes I make file folders as the originals so that they don't go in order for that reason. But if you have a bunch of file folders that are in order, or even if they're color-based, although I really hate to cut this one apart, I might have a student who always knows that the orange one goes here, and the red one goes here, and the green one goes here. And he would just always know that that's where it goes, and he would just zoom through it, and he wouldn't even be thinking about it. And so I want to show you a quick trick to prevent and get back at those students who memorize. And it's really very simple. In the case, I'm going to use this as my example. It was all in order. I took the background to one and cut it apart. And then I put Velcro, just soft Velcro on it. Whoops, doesn't stand up very well because I didn't laminate it. And then I can move them around so that every time he does the file folder, he has to match. This one is matching quantity to numerals. So every time he does the file folder, he has to go, okay, there's 9. Where's 9? 9 is here. And then there's 8. Where's 8? It happens to be right next to 9. That's unusual. Here's 3. Where's 3? And so all I did was I cut apart the background. I cut apart the inside page. And I just put the Velcro in and put it in a file on its own. And then when he does it this time, I'll just take them off and move them around. And that way, it's always different. He always has to think, and he can't just memorize. Now, it's going to work well with file folders that are in some kind of grid for the most part. So like it would work really well for these. And it really doesn't matter what it is. The students I've worked with will memorize all of them. It's going to be a little harder to do with something like the space match, only because I could cut the rockets out, but I hate to cut it up, so I didn't do that one as my example. But that's my quick and easy trick to keep your students from memorizing. If you have any comments, definitely leave them below, and I'll be back next week with another Quick Tip Tuesday. Have a great Tuesday.